going on, y'all? We are back, man, and it is a special Thursday. Spencer, you can hear me?
I can, but that was really weird.
Okay, you look at me like I got a new mic. You look
It
at me
looked like
here.
it looked like I don't know. I don't know what that intro just was. I think I was just looking at the camera like an idiot. But hey, whatever.
Hey,
We're here now.
maybe. Okay, well, hey, I'm your host James, and guess who's back? My daughter again. I promise. I tried to promise she wouldn't be back. I can't keep all my promises. My co-host Spencer, man, how you doing, man?
Doing good. It's stormy down here in the H tonight. How's the weather over there in Cali?
Okay. Oh, hey, I got to play 9 holes, so it's good.
Yeah, must be nice. Must be
Must be
nice.
nice, yeah. As soon it'll be nice weather in Atlanta. As soon, But hey,
Well,
just
how
like
is the weather in Atlanta? Is it crazy hot
right
like it
now,
is in Houston?
I mean, right now it's like today it was like 80 in Augusta, but tomorrow is gonna get like to 68 and then 53 with the rain and weather. So it's somewhere around there.
Yeah,
But
we'll have to talk. We'll talk about Augusta
we'll talk about
more
that
later
later. Yeah.
on.
First, I just want to kick off the show with a new big announcement. Shoot, Wild Wild West Sports has partnered up with another sports media. No, we are not leaving. We are just joining another little group guy to become bigger in the sports media. We are joining with Athletically Declined, shoot, where we will be doing our own specifics. I'll probably be talking a little college football more than what I do on this show. Spencer, is there a role you're playing with Athletically Declined as well?
Fantasy football for sure is going to be an angle of mine. Probably in the NFL side of thing, I'll be involved with that. But hey, me and you, we're jack of all trades,
Yeah,
man. We talk it all.
Yeah, we talk it all here. Hey, no worries. But hey, as always, hey, follow us on Wild Wild West Sports Blog, but also follow Athletically Decline on YouTube and on Instagram, where you'll see us on there as well as this, I guess, podcast. But over there with another group of guys. Can't wait for that to hop in. Once we start blowing up sooner than later, hopefully. But hey, Spencer, right now we don't have any questions or any feedback. We're good right now. Our TikTok's been on a good level. Our Instagram's been on a good level. We'll see what happens after our rankings of the top 5 rookie prospects. We'll see about that next episode. But hey, right now, Spencer, hey, March Madness ended. Our contest ended, and we only
Yes,
got
it
one
did.
winner, and it's not me because I was second to last.
Yeah.
It was not you, Spencer. I think you were.
No, it was not me. But I will say, before we introduce the winner, I was one of 4, including our winner, that had a correct Final Four team. Everyone else, no one had a correct Final Four
Strung
team.
out,
So
right?
I will pat myself on the back for that one.
All right. Well, hey, then let's introduce this guy. This guy, I've called him basically my cousin back in elementary school. I played with him at the freshman basketball high school team. We've been close ever since then. We got kids now. We're doing this, we're doing that. And hell, he's got the same name as my brother. Now I'm going to introduce our first annual Wild Wild West March Madness contest winner with the pick of UConn to win it all, Jordan Loya.
What's
What is
up?
going on?
What's
Man,
up, guys?
what is going on? Let's see. Oh, let's see. I got you down there. There you are at Jordan. Hey, man. Tell me, man. How'd you know? How'd you know?
I don't think anybody knew anything with this tournament, man. I've been watching college basketball since I was in diapers. I've never seen a tournament like this, man. The one seeds were out, I think, in the round 16. I think all the one seeds were done.
All
Yep.
the
Man, it was a wild ride.
definitely a wild ride.
It's a lot of upsets.
Yeah, a lot of upsets. Hey, like I don't know if you've watched, but my wife actually picked FAU to go to the Final Four. So
I don't know.
I don't know
what
how
was the
she did
story
it.
behind that?
She said she thought the team, ranked 9, being 31-3 was a little disrespectful. But that's always like, the Stephen A. Austin teams or the Sam Hughes. They're always like 31-3, but they get ranked like 9 or 10, and
But the vibes. We
the
know we
vibes,
pick our
like you said,
brackets based off the vibes. The vibes of
yeah.
a 30-3 team are great. You go off the vibes.
But Jordan, man, hey, tell me how you picked the bracket originally. What made you want to go with UConn right off the was it right off the bat, or was it after?
Yeah.
Maybe after a little bias picking you might have had. You were like, hey, I think UConn is the team.
Yeah, the way UConn was built with the guards, they had the guards for March Madness, and then the bigs. The bigs were, you got to have those bigs to rebound. Rebounding in March Madness is probably the most important thing. If you look at all the games the way they played out, I thought Texas would have did better if we didn't lose Dylan DeSue. And
Yeah,
you saw how it affected Texas down the stretch against Miami. They needed a big man. Because
definitely.
they cut off the threes, but Miami was killing them in the paint. I think
Mhm.
Miami only made 2 threes the whole game.
Oh man, yeah. I thought they were gonna lose. I picked Texas to win. I was thinking you and Carly were gonna be the top two because she had Texas, had UConn, and I was like the battle of the battle in the household. So,
Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, I
but
told her I was like, if Texas wins, we got it locked up. We
yeah,
got it locked up.
yeah, and May, what would have been so crazy is that you had UConn going to the Final Four, but if they would have had if they would have had lost to Miami,
I would have
like,
lost.
you would have had lost. But then once you won that game, you had won
It
it.
was
Sealed
locked.
the deal. I will say, I think Jordan, what you rack up over? You definitely
I
got
have it in front of me. 1,020 points.
Yeah, I
let's
finished
see.
1,020.
what was it, top 250K out of the
Hey,
whole
hey,
out of how many brackets? 23 million or something like that.
I swear Molly on first take said 40, but then I feel like there was only like 23.
Yeah, it was one of the worst watched national titles in a long time.
Yeah, I watched a bit of the game, and of course, I like you said, the bigs, man, bigs were just
Oh yeah.
too dominant. I mean, it looked like San Diego State couldn't even. Well, at first they couldn't hit a lick in the first half. Then
Yeah.
they made a layup in the second, and then they did make a run. And I was thinking, hey, screw it, just cover my 7.5.
Yeah.
And I just blew it out. I said, whatever.
Man.
But hey,
Going into the Final Four, you knew that UConn was just so dominant. To me, that's why that bet that I made and we cashed. That was chalk. It was easy. That was a nice,
That was a
easy
lot.
pick.
Yeah, it was a lot for sure.
Yeah, they beat every team they played in the tournament by double digits. Completely dominated.
That's crazy.
Sonogo is the monster down low that you need, like you were saying, Jordan. So yeah, UConn was a great pick, and that was the team I had. I had them in the Final Four. So like I said, I get credit. I'm giving myself credit for that. I came in 8th, but I get one of four. One of four. I will hang my hat on that.
Had UConn going out.
Yeah, this is a tournament.
I can't take no credit.
Yeah, this is a tournament. Yeah, that's the tournament to hang your hat on, at least one of four. Because man, this Final Four, whew, I've never seen nothing
but you
like
still
it.
took
Man.
you still took my $50 though, Jordan. So I don't know how much I'm really hanging my hat on it. So
talking about money. Hey, look, because hey, man, me and Spencer, I think we're genuine people. We're men of our word. Hey, yo, hold up. Oh, let's see. I don't know if I got Wi-Fi. Oh, I got to do the Face ID. My fault. Okay, here we go. We're gonna pay Jordan live right now.
We're showing the receipts live on the show.
Hey Jordan, I hope this is you. This Jordan Lawyer -3. Now you're out there.
Maybe. I haven't. What do you
maybe we can handle this off air. Let's handle this off air.
I was wanting to pay you on air, but
I don't want to pay some stranger.
You don't got Apple Pay?
No, I ain't got no Apple Pay. I don't play that. No.
What are you, 40?
Hey, for real, tell him, Jordan.
I'm 30 in October.
Time's flying. Sure, man.
Okay, you know what? Fine. We won't pay you on air. We'll find a way to pay you off air. Now, Jordan.
I just don't want some random Jordan lawyer getting my money.
You know what's funny? The only times I ever paid Jordan is now and the year LSU beat Bama in Tuscaloosa with Joe Burrow. I had to pay him also on there. So I think you bet
against Joe Burrow?
I bet, yeah.
That was a good game.
It was a good game. Man, I always bet the Tide.
Man, I wish I would have known you were betting against Joe Burrow. I would have hopped in on that too.
Oh yeah. Well, luckily Jordan's a good man of his word because I remember the year Bama. Okay, so it was the 9-6 game in like 2012 when we were seeing.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
I lost the bet right to someone on the basketball team. I paid, no big deal. And then when they met in the title game, I was like, let's pay. Let's do it, double or none. He said, okay. Bama won, and I never got paid. I had to punch the kid in the face. So I mean,
who was it? Can't
No,
say.
I'm not gonna say that out on air. That's not nice. That's not nice. But hey, before we let you go, Jordan, hey, congrats again from me and Spencer winning the first one. The first one. Hey, there's gonna be definitely more in the future. Hey,
Oh yeah,
maybe next time we'll get a
back
bigger
to back,
pot and you'll win again. You'll win
back to
again.
back, baby.
Back to back.
Trying to
Hey,
get a
anything
three-peat.
you'd like to say? Anything you'd like to say sports wise right now, man? Hey, if you want to call it, hey, I've already seen somebody placing 55,000 Jaguars win the AFC
I
South.
love that. I
Free
love that.
money
That's a good bet.
What do you got
That's
to
a good
say?
bet. Oh, on that bet or just period?
Just
Augusta.
period.
I got 200 on Scheffler at Augusta. I'll take the Longhorns versus a whole field with Spieth and Scheffler. Let's go, baby. Hook 'em.
Yeah, hey, man, hey. Well, Jordan, hey, thank you again, man. Hey, have a good rest of your night, man. Hey, we'll see you again on the next tournament, man.
All right, man. Keep up the show, man. I love it.
Thank you, man. All righty. Hey, there is our first annual March Madness winner, Jordan Loyev, in the books. I'm not even going to explain my bracket. It was horrible. So then you know what that means. That means we can go to these wild, quick takes where we're back. Hey, Spencer, I got three. I got three for you. All right, hear me right now. Here's take number one. Did you hear what Shohei Ohtani did? He's already in the record books. Already in the record books. The first player ever in MLB history to get the pitch clock violation as a batter and a pitcher. The first one,
Wow.
Spencer, what is your take on that?
Look, I mean, Shohei Ohtani is the best player in baseball. There's no doubt about it. He's elite at both sides of the game. That's unheard of in a very, very, very long time. But he needs to get out of LA. He needs to leave the Angels, trash organization, fold the franchise, And yeah, but about the pitch clock, I mean, I like it. That's good. Astros rival, yeah, lose some games. We need you to lose some games. That's always good news.
Definitely. I agree. Now, hey, second take. Now you tell me if you think this is a little too much confidence or a little arrogance. Jalen Carter, who was supposed to be the number one pick after now some offseason, stuff with the reckless driving caused the death of the two. I don't know. I'm not going to get into all the specifics. I'm not a lawyer. But with all the noise from the outside, Jalen Carter has already been public and said he will not speak to anybody outside the top 10. Too much confidence or a little arrogant?
I like it. I like knowing
it.
that. I mean, you see it in basketball all the time. What was it a few years ago? Cade Cunningham came out of the NBA draft. He only was going to talk to the team that won the lottery, and he did, and he went number one. Hey, I like it. I like the confidence in yourself. I wouldn't say it's too much. I'd say you need more. I hope I have that level of confidence in myself. I want that level of confidence in myself.
Oh yeah, you definitely. Hey man, if I can get that type of confidence in my golf game, man,
yeah,
that'd be nice. But hey, I'm okay with it. Hey, I have no big deal. I don't think he'd go outside of top 10 anyways, because then that'd be my Eagles making a mistake, not getting him. But
we're gonna have our mock draft show coming up, so we'll definitely figure that one out
soon. Definitely. And number 3. Now this is a fun one, Spencer. Now look, ever since I've left Houston in 2018, I moved to Buffalo. The Toronto Raptors won the NBA Finals while I was there, so that's the closest basketball team. I moved to Oakland. The Warriors have now won the NBA Finals in the 2-year span I've been here. I'm moving to Atlanta in 2025 this summer.
Oh man,
2023 this summer, and I'll probably be leaving maybe mid-season of 2025-2026. Do you think the Hawks are going to win a title in that time span from 2022 to the end of the 2026 season?
I feel like this is like an elaborate trap to catch me in the same trap that you got caught in with your Bears take and TikTok roasted you for it. You remember that one?
Yeah,
the Hawks by 2025, 2 years from now. It's so weird about the NBA is that feels like almost impossible to predict because you don't even know if they'll still have Trae Young in 2 years. There's been minor little bitty rumblings that he's a little upset. Maybe he's not even on the team in that by that time. It's possible. I don't know. And I don't know that I believe enough in DeAndre Hunter to carry a team on his own. So if I had to guess, I'm going to say no. I don't. I think this is where the streak ends for you.
Okay.
But that is a cool streak. That's really interesting.
Hey, I thought it was weird too. I thought it was a fluke in Buffalo with Toronto winning, and then now with the Warriors winning, and now I'm like, can we bring it to Atlanta? Like, hey, I will try to go to a game if you make it. But all right, Spencer, those are my 3 wild quick takes. Hey, how about yourself?
Yeah, let's talk about what happened on Sunday in the WNBA or the WNCAA tournament, the women's tournament.
Hey, it might be a WNBA
fireworks. Yeah, although they'll be in the
there.
WNBA, and there's going to be a very interesting rivalry budded now because unless you were living under a rock, everyone was talking about it. Of course, the ESPNs and FS1s were talking about it, but Angel Reese getting up in Caitlin Clark's face as time was expiring, up double digits, doing the John Cena "you can't see me" gesture. Man, how did you feel about that, James? I have some thoughts, but I'm curious where you fell on that. How do you feel about that whole situation?
For me, I did discuss this with a few buddies of mine. So when you talk about the technicality of trash talking, I find no problem in it, right? I find no problem in trash. What they did was nothing that reaches to what I see on Ball's live videos and all that type of trash talk they do. So in terms of trash talking, I was okay with it. Now, I do think Angel Reese might have just showboated a hair too much, but I don't really care. For me, I thought she showboated just a tad much. I mean, I think Caitlin got the point when you did it the first time, but then when she followed back and then did it again, I think she might just went a hair over. You're blowing them out by 20, and you're gonna get rings. So I thought it was a little much, but of course, you had everyone going off on Angel Reese, and then of course the race talk got involved, and then you see, and then what I thought was funny is that you had ESPN, you had ESPN FS1 talking about the race, about it, and this and that. But now I know Angel Reese is showing up on First Take tomorrow, but as soon as they were talking about the race car, Caitlin Clark's all over ESPN getting these interviews, and Angel Reese is just on some pod. I mean, yes, she's on I Am Athlete podcast, but I'm like, hold up. Like, what's the deal? Now, I will say this. The only part I didn't like about what Angel Reese did when it came to the trash talk is when she got on there and said that Caitlin Clark disrespected South Carolina. I honestly thought Iowa followed the scouting report, and if this girl can't shoot but 21%, Draymond Green from the 3, don't have to guard him out to the 3-point line. So
yeah, you can't take that personal.
You can't take that personal. Now I get it, if that was Angel's, friend or homegirl, this and that. But that was the only part I didn't like about Angel, is when she said Caitlin was disrespectful to South Carolina and then Louisville. And at the end of the day, trash talking is always going to be trash talking, So what about yourself, man? Did you like it?
Yeah. So I really was kind of indifferent towards it, honestly. I won't say that I thought it was horrible and it was horrendous. I honestly just thought it was kind of corny, honestly. When the fact that you're doing that whenever your team's up double digits and you're about to win a national championship, and the only thing on your mind is getting in the face of a player who didn't even disrespect you herself directly. She did the John Cena thing in a previous game to her own bench.
I think it was like the Sweet 16.
Yeah, it was against Louisville.
Yeah. She just like,
so. I don't get why she was so offended by that. But at the end of the day, she's a competitor and she was up. And the beautiful thing about being the winning team is you can act however you want in that instance. You're about to be a champ. And she's been all over TikTok posting some fantastic TikTok. She had like 12 drafts ready to post when she became a championship. She did the Kanye West. Everyone wanted to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. And she posted that, and she transitioned, and it was her standing on the court with the national champion hat on. I was like, that was beautifully done, Angel Reese. Mad props to you. So yeah, I'm kind of indifferent on it. I just think it was a little corny, but again, Winners win. You do what you
Winners
want.
win. Hey, now, hey, Spencer. Hey, man. Yo, hey, you going to the White House? You a runner-up as what the Bidens did?
That
Boy,
was
you
garbage. Garbage.
Hey,
Get out of here.
yo,
Get
Angel
out of
stamped
here.
that correctly. She said, a joke? Like, what? Yo, never mind. Hey, I said I wouldn't get political, but yo, man, all I'm gonna say is, hey, when you thought one party was supporting a certain people, and then all of a sudden they pull
Yeah.
that.
That's interesting.
Hey, it's all about hey.
We're just eyeball emojiing now. We're not saying anything. We're just
We're just hey, Spencer, hey, I love the take. I love the take, man. Hey, man, talking about basketball, yo, we got playing tournaments coming in soon. Now we're not gonna have anything set in stone in this episode, but I'm gonna say this
not even close. We have a lot to go. There's craziness.
I'm gonna say this right now. Hey, the Lakers, hey, they point shaved last night. Man. Dude.
Really?
Man.
You think so?
Like, don't get me wrong. It was all like it was set in stone for them to like lose, And my thing was like, they're gonna blame like LeBron came out with the schedule, this and that, yada yada. I don't want to hear it about the schedule, man. It wasn't like you flew from New York City to LA to play that back to back. You were in damn Utah. But the only reason why I'm saying they point shave was because the books had them as a 2-point favorite. And of course, they were down by like 24. They get it down to 7. Then they're like, let me back this up a bit. All right, then it gets back down to 16. Then they cut it again. Even though it's garbage time, they get it down to like 7 or 8 and they lose. But I do think they lost on purpose because they don't want to play the Suns in round 1. So that's me.
So? I mean, that's historically been something teams in the West specifically love to do. They love to tank games. I know the Rockets were on the wrong end of that several years ago with the Thunder.
Yeah. So my whole thing is, I guess, coming to you about this. Who do you like? Who would you like to see seeding wise in the play-in, and I guess coming up in the playoffs? But like I said, nothing's set in stone now. And who do you think is going to get left out on the both East and Western Conference?
So just focusing, we're going to have a whole episode next week where we preview all the playoffs. So I'm going to focus on the play-in.
Yeah.
Right now, the East is already set. We already know the East. It's going to be Raptors and Bulls at 9 and 10, and then Heat and Hawks at 7-8. That's locked in. Now for the West, it's a lot hairier. It's crazy. We have 3 teams fighting for the 10 seed right now: Jazz, Mavericks, and Thunder. Of those, I think everyone would pick the Mavs, but I'm going to go with the Thunder from that group. They're playing good ball right now. Shai Gilgeous is a superstar, and the Mavericks have a lot of dysfunction right now. And also, as a Rockets fan, I want to pray on Dallas's downfall at all times. So I'm going to leave them out of the
Not even as Rocket fans. I'm going to let you know right now. People from Houston, Texas always want people from Dallas on their downfall. They don't give a hey, we don't give a damn.
South Oklahoma.
We don't give a damn about the Mavericks, and we definitely don't give a damn about the Rangers. We don't give a damn about SMU Mustangs. We'll give a damn. Screw it, you can throw TCU in there. We don't give a dang about them. Yo, Houston people, we don't care about them people up north in Texas. Hey, we hold it down in the South. But
we don't even claim them. That's South Oklahoma. They don't even got HEB, bro. They don't even have HEB.
They don't have HEB?
No, not in Dallas. They don't got no HEB in Dallas. It's crazy.
Hey, I've never stayed in Dallas long enough to know. As soon as I drive to like, if I had to go to Oklahoma, I drive around. I don't go.
Oh yeah.
I said,
yeah.
Hey, I don't like Dallas, man.
I've always said the best thing about Dallas is I-45 South because it takes you back to the H.
Takes you back. Hey, man, I love that. Right? Oh God, but I'm with you. I don't think the Mavs get in. I think the Thunder squeeze out. Like, the Mavs may win the next game or so, but I think the Thunder get it by a game, and then we'll have, like you said, we'll preview all this later. But I do think the Mavs are getting left out, and of course, It's gonna be always Kyrie's fault, and it's always gonna be Luke. Oh, it's barely gonna be Luka's fault, and there's gonna be some on Mark Cuban. So we can't wait to see that soon.
The Dallas Mavericks are like a very like low key dysfunctional franchise. They have a lot of stuff that always happens to them, and then that's besides them bringing in Kyrie Irving, and then they trade for Kyrie Irving, and it's just a
You're
huge cluster. You know what?
Kyrie, so you just traded him for nothing. You traded him to go right now. Were they 9-16 with him? You're gonna go. You traded him and gave away some of your defense. Go 9-16, not make the play-in. We're not even talking about playoffs. We're talking about play-in. You ain't gonna make the play-in. And man, then you're gonna lose Kyrie. Guess what? Hey, don't get me wrong. Kyrie gonna go somewhere and sign, for a little 1-year deal, $40 million, whatever. But oh man, hey, like you said, in the next episode we're gonna focus hard once the playoff seeding is concrete. Like you said, right now the West, the Pelicans could be the 5 seed by Monday. So anything could happen. Well, I don't really think so, but you know what I mean. Something could happen. Hey, Spencer. Hey man, it's a special week in sports. The Masters, man. Oh man. Now, hey, I will tell you a funny story. I told my wife this last night. I said, hey, growing up, I used to hate Masters Week because I used to wake up, turn it on, love Sports Center with the side view of that, like your subjects next. And every time it was the Masters, like the Australian Open, I hated it. I was like, I want to watch the Sports Center. Now I'm like, the Masters, Georgia. So, hey, round 1 is finished. Now, Spencer, hey, you might have to research for me. Last I saw, Victor Hovland was up 7 under. I know I watched Tigers round. I had watched Tigers round. Hold on, man. I put this girl down. She out here having too much fun now.
While you are doing that, I will say it's tied for first at the top. It's a 3-way tie at -7. Hovland, Rahm, and Brooks Koepka.
Woo!
All -7.
Hold up. Is our boy Landon's not gonna get that payout? Oh no, my fault. He bet him to win the whole joint. I don't know why I thought it was for him to win day 1. Okay, so he's still in contention to win that 6,000. I saw that on Twitter. But
yeah.
So Hovland, hey, dude, I don't know if you watched it, dude. I was watching it. Rahm, kid you not, Rahm would be leading by 2 strokes if he didn't do what he did in hole 1. He 4-putted on a par 4. Like he was on the green in 2, and he 4-putted. He double bogey to start. Now he's 7 under. That's crazy. It's crazy.
And for him being a top 3 golfer in the world, for that to happen on the first hole is not ideal start to your Masters.
No, not an ideal start, but a great finish. Hey, you want to be where Victor, Brooks, and Rahm are. You want to be there right now because today was the scoring round. Because Friday is supposed to drop to like 68. I think there's some rain showers coming, and then Saturday is going to get to like 55, 53. So the ball's not going to go as far. So today was the day to score. Now I watched Tiger Woods, and I will always watch because the GOAT in my mind. However you want to slice it.
You have to, and he's definitely the GOAT. There's no doubt.
Yeah, but today it was a little tough, man. I think he ended up 3 over today, so he was bogeying on all his par 4s, and then he did heat up at the end. I think it was a 15, 16 birdied each, and then he parred, I think 17, and then he had a bad approach shot from his tee shot on 18, and then he couldn't get out of the bunker, and he bogeyed 18. Yeah, Tiger, he did well. I thought most of the time off the driver, but his approach shot with the irons were just a little mediocre today. His putting wasn't as good as usual, but then again, hey, anytime Tiger shows up, we're gonna take what we get. So I think he's still in contention to make the cut. I think so. I'll be on.
I mean, kinda. He's +2. He ended the day +2.
Hey. Well, depending on how Friday goes, because with the scores that Thursday presented, he could be on the outs. But if, let's say, Friday everyone starts, only making like scoring of like 1 under, 2 under, he might be able to push his way back in. We'll see, because I know I had Tiger to make the cut. I had Max Homa and Cameron Young top 20, and then I'm an Alabama guy, so I had JT to win, but right now it's not looking too good.
Yeah, I put some on Max Homa to win the whole thing. Very small amount, but it was plus 2,200 at the time I made the bet. It was a few weeks ago. He's -1. He's tied for 26. So
hey, you're still in it.
We're
Hey,
close. We're in there, but we need a good day tomorrow.
Need a good day tomorrow. Hey, I don't know about you. Do you watch the first? Well, ever since I've been a stay-at-home father and since I've been living in Buffalo, man, I'm such a day one, day two golf watcher now. Back in the day, I used to be only like Sunday watcher. Now I'm lock and loaded for Thursday, Friday, and then I don't watch round 3 because I'm usually playing golf on Saturday, and then round 4 I usually catch at the end after grocery runs. So for me, do you watch some of the golf on ESPN Plus, or do you just wait till they just come on air?
I get the highlights on my Twitter feed for sure, and I watch on Sunday. But if it's on, it's always nice when there's sports on in the daytime and you go somewhere that's got a TV on, you just see sports on. That's just a nice feeling. So okay. I like watching golf whenever it's on. I mean, you know this about me, James, but maybe for our listeners, I'm not the biggest golf guy. I've only been really into golf for about a year now.
Hey, don't worry. I got in once the pandemic started, so I'm running on year 3. And like I said, I know players and I know like what event is up there. But like, you want to talk to me about what the hell type of grass is on the green to the fairway to the rough? Count me out. Count me out.
This is not your show for that kind of analysis. If that's what you're here for, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not here to tell you how to maintain your lawn.
Yeah, but hey, shout out to Athletically Declined. They will have a show dedicated, and they are some dimple heads. They actually know what's going on. So,
yeah. Hey, the show I think is called Duck Hooks. What a name! What a name!
Yeah, we like that. Last thing I'll say about the Masters, though, did you happen to see the highlight of Scotty Scheffler's hole-in-one?
From the par 3 contest, or did he?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say I did not see if he did it today.
I don't think he did. They would have been a much bigger deal.
So I saw that. Yeah, like all 3 of them shot, and then like his like, boom,
slam dunk. He dunked it.
Yeah,
that was fantastic. That is why you watch golf, is for those kind of special moments to see that. I know it was just a par 3 contest, but still, I mean, he slam dunked a golf ball. That's awesome.
Yeah. I forget the guy's name, but there was a guy at the par 3 contest. He went back-to-back hole-in-ones.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's electricity.
I think the longest par 3 on that contest is only like $150. Everything else is like 196, 120 yards. But still, hey, a hole-in-one's a hole-in-one from whatever distance. But hey, Spencer, man, it's time to wrap up the show, man. We had, it wasn't technically the special guest we were talking about, but hey, we brought a guest on the show. Hey,
we did.
Hey, man, hey, this seemed like a success. I can't wait till when we bring on our special guest, hopefully May 6th or May 13th. We're trying to iron out those details. I'll try to communicate with our guests about that coming up. Hey, as always, if you want any questions answered by me and Spencer, hey, man, follow us, comment on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, IG, whatever, Facebook, Twitter, if we post it on Twitter. Hey, we'll answer it. And as always, hey, just as we mentioned in the beginning of the show, hey, Spencer and I and Wild Wild West Sports, we are partnering with Athletically Declined, where we will be broadcasting more content in all different areas. We got baseball, golf, soccer, football, college football, NBA. Hey, man, you name it, we will. You name it, we will be broadcasting. I know, like I said, I'll be on the college football side of things just so I don't put too much on my table. You, Spencer, I think you said you're going to be looking at NFL, but all Jack's a trade. As always, follow Athletically Declined on Instagram and YouTube, and also thank these guys because, as you can tell, I have a new logo now. Spencer, how do you like it?
I love the logo, man.
Wild Wild West Sports. Now look, we got the field goal post, the baseball, golf, basketball. Those are like my 4 areas I love sport. But you see this little like spur, and it shapes into a W. Yo, what do you think?
Wild West, baby.
Hey, man. Now we're looking like Snoop
We
Dogg.
eating W's.
Hey,
We
James.
eating W's.
Definitely. But no, hey, and also, hey, we'll have a new intro video as well to that. I'm waiting for that to just get some final touches and approved. And then we'll have a new intro for the next episode. Next episode should be all just NBA basketball play-in predictions and looking ahead through the playoffs and rounds and who we are. Spencer, do you want to predict who we think?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna take this round by round.
Then hey, we'll be here then. Hey, now I don't have any best bets right now. I haven't been paying attention. I don't know why I feel like my hands have been full. I've really not been betting as much. I've been throwing in little no runs in the first inning bets here and there. I've been swinging and missing on a few, but hey, it's always fun. Hey, it's just 6 simple outs, man. Hey, that's always a good bet. But right now, I'm just gonna stick with my 3 that I mentioned with the golf, and I'll watch that. Or no, 4 actually. Yeah, the 4 bets I had for golf. Tiger to make the cut, hopefully. Homa and Cam Young top 20 at least, and then JT to win. So I'll be looking at that. Spencer, what do you be looking to? And hey, if you got a best bet, tell me.
I really don't have any for tonight, but I'll tell you about some fun bets I placed earlier this week. I was feeling it a little bit. I told you about Max Homa already. Just plus 2,200. I like that. But I'm going to tell you an NBA take that I like. Okay. And I don't know. I don't know what kind of mood I was in. I have no idea why. But I was looking at the odds to win the NBA Finals, and I saw the Minnesota Timberwolves at plus 150,000. That's plus 150,000.
100. Hold up, 150,000 to win the finals.
Plus 155,000. Yes.
Holy crap! I thought it maybe.
I'm sorry. 15. 15. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I missed a zero. I added a zero. 15,000. Sorry.
Okay.
But plus
Okay. Now that
15,000.
sounds reasonable. That sounds more reasonable. Okay, because I was about to say, holy hell, I'm throwing my money in there because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't predict them to win it all, but the team that they have, they can make a run.
But plus 15,000 is pretty much the same thing if you think about it. I mean, they're both astronomically high odds. It might as well be 150,000, but 15,000, I sprinkled a little bit on that. I like the Timberwolves team, man. I do.
I like the T-Wolves team now. Of course, I don't like how much they traded away for Rudy Gobert. I thought that was a little ridiculous. But I agree. The team. I like I like Karl Anthony Towns. I like the team. Hey, Spencer, matter of fact, you're talking about a big margin. I saw the other day on Instagram, someone actually bet, I think it was like $20 to bet the Kings to win their division. And it was like at plus 40,000. Dude cashed out like 12 grand.
Wow.
Hey man. Hey, just
one of these days.
Hey, you just need to just bet $20 on the Rockets to win the division next year when they get Wembanyama, and boom, hey, payday.
You never know. Crazy things happens, man. Crazy things have happened.
But hey, as always, hey Spencer, man, hey, thank you for a great show, man. I felt like this one was good, and I wasn't focusing too much on my daughter. Heck, I even put her. She's crawling. She's not.
I forgot where she was doing. I forgot she was there for a lot of it. So
hey, man, as always, hey, follow us on all the social media platforms. Comment. We'll try to respond. Spencer, hey, man, I will see you Monday or Sunday night. But hey, either or, Monday.
And NBA preview on the way. Y'all take it easy.
You too. Hey, man.